We're live. We're live.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, everybody?
I was gonna say last day of 2021, but it's actually the second to last, right? So we still have tomorrow to go, and I'm excited about that too. So hopefully you guys are excited about a brand new year. If 2021 wasn't your year, then you just have to stay optimistic and have belief that 2022 is going to be your year of possible, and nothing is impossible. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
All right. So today, we're going to be talking about 5 popular niches that will dominate 2022. Now, you guys can say niches, you guys can say niches. I have a hard time figuring out which one's the proper pronunciation. I feel like niche is a little bit more sexier. So that's why I say niche, but I've also heard niches. So that works as well too, guys. So that's what we'll be talking about and teaching you guys today, because we do in our accelerator program, this is one of our huge core tenets, and it's on our accelerator map, which is becoming the content producer and dominating your niche. So it's very important as a health and fitness coach to, number one, understand who your niche and avatar is, and number two, really speak to those people that you want to help and serve. Otherwise, let's face it, you're speaking to the masses, and that's a road you don't want to go down when it comes to online marketing, okay? So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so really quick too, before we kind of dive into this, it's going to be a really cool training for you guys going into 2022, like Coach Eric said, but comment the word blueprint if you want this whole entire blueprint we put together. After this, you can kind of go off and you can take like an hour to just like figure out what niche it is you want to do some of the exercises. So comment blueprint below, and we'll get you that after the video.
Yes, sir. Good call, Chris. Okay, guys, so the riches in the niches mistake.
And some people say niches and riches and niches. It's all the same
Did you
thing.
come up with this little slogan, riches and niches mistakes?
Yeah, people say that. People say riches and niches, or niches and riches.
All right, let's roll with it. So what we're going to start with is the 3 common mistakes that health and fitness coaches do make, when it comes to identifying their niche, right? And there is several niches. That's the beauty of this game, guys, is that when someone tells me too, like, Eric, like the market's so saturated, there's so much competition. I'm like, what industry is not saturated, and what industry that has a high supply and demand is not, saturated and it's going to have competition? So
really quick, just to hit on that too, this is good, is I don't like this whole myth too. There's a huge book on it called Red Ocean, Blue Ocean.
Yeah.
I don't like this whole thing. It's actually a false kind of like dichotomy with that, because you actually want to be in a red ocean, right? Because that means that people are actually like wanting your services. They'll pay for it, right? They'll pay a high premium for it, right? There's a need for it. If you go into a blue ocean with your health and fitness, like, hey, you teach people how to work out underwater. Just think about that. Who the hell is going to want to sit there, work out underwater and hold their breath and stuff, right? That's a blue ocean. There's not going to be a market for it, right?
Yeah, if you guys can read my chicken scratch on the top right, it says plenty to go around. And I truly believe that, okay?
Looks like a V, plenty.
I know. Horrible, but that's for another teaching. So let's get into these 3 common mistakes, okay? The first one is not doing a deep dive. So not deep dive. Okay. And what that really means, guys, is you're really not taking the time to really understand who this avatar niche is, right? So let's just say maybe, you're a health and fitness coach and you want to work with, moms, busy moms. Okay. Or maybe it's busy dads. They have dad bods, right? And they want to get their sexy back, their confidence. They need more energy. It's like, you guys have to really take a deep dive as to who this person really is. And I think the best little tip is your avatar should be like a reflection of who you are, or what you went through in your health and fitness journey, right? What were the pain points you went through? What was your story? That's honestly the person you want to work with and help. Now, that's just a little tip. You don't have to do that, but the biggest mistake is, again, you guys are not doing a deep dive on your guys' niche and avatar and really figuring out who this male or female is, or both people collectively.
Yeah, okay? This is why one of the reasons in the accelerator program we have our students go through the lesson. It's called avatar analysis, because of this reason. Everybody has to do a deep dive if they want to get to that next level in their health and fitness coaching business.
Yeah. And the second mistake is not enough testing with niches, right? Mm-hmm. And with this, guys, again, so once you do have an understanding of who your niche is, there's no reason not to sit there and test that out, because what we kind of go off in the accelerator program is, it's okay to date around with different niches, but don't get married, to that person or that niche right away. So don't pop the question. Don't go buy an expensive ring, fellas. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Who's to say that you can't sit there and go test out different niches? Last time I checked, there's not a rule book in business that says that. So it's actually a good thing to test around, because then it's like you can ultimately see if they're going to be a headache, if they're going to be willing to pay, are they going to sit there and be good, compliant, adherent, clients? There's a lot of variables, right? So just because a niche on paper sounds great could turn out to be a nightmare of a client.
Yeah.
So I really encourage you guys to do a little bit more testing, and I would say at least 2 to 3. Just test out 2 to 3. Yeah. So that's fine. Do test out 2, and then the last one is just, again, not understanding. Right. Again, it kind of goes back to number 1, not understanding pains, wants, needs. And again, that kind of goes back into what we call the psychographics of, what's called an avatar analysis. I know that sounds like really confusing stuff, but this is what we teach in our accelerator program. This is why our students do so well when it comes to creating content and understanding who they're looking for. But you have to, again, first understand who this person really is, right? Then what this will do is carry over to this, because then you'll understand, like, what is their true pain points. Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's stress, lack of sleep, maybe it's just not feeling sexy in their own skin, right? Those are really severe pain points. And then what are their wants, guys? Like, what do they ultimately want? Everyone says, oh, I want a 6-pack, I want to wear board shorts, I want the bikini. Is that really what people want? Like, if we really dig deep under their trauma and underlying pain, is that really what's going to solve the issue? Is like a 6-pack or just walking on the beach? I'll challenge that. Then again, it's like, what are their needs, right? Again, everybody thinks they know what they need, right? But you as a coach, you're going to give them what they really need, right? So again, there's a lot of layers to this when it's figuring out your niche and avatar, but ultimately one of these huge mistakes is not understanding pain points, wants, needs, and then I would even say desires and aspirations.
Yep. Okay, before we move on to the 5 popular niches, so what I want you to do is comment the word blueprint below, and we'll get you guys this blueprint exercise, okay? Okay, so now you guys kind of understand what the 3 mistakes are that health and fitness coaches make around like their niches. I want to get into this riches are in the niches method, okay? Because it absolutely is true that the riches are in the niches. It really is. And we've seen it firsthand, like with ourselves, and we were doing dynamic duo training for about 7 years, and now we're helping our students out, and every person that is more niche down is doing a lot better when it comes to income, right? And helping people out, okay? So let's get into this. Let's start with the very first one. The very first niche that's going to be still red hot in 2022 is fat loss. Mm-hmm. I know, my bad. I know you're probably like, dude, why did you do that? Just really quick, and we'll be back to that video. I just want you to join our free Facebook group community for health and fitness coaches looking to get more online clients. So just click the link below in the description box, join it absolutely free. We got some cool stuff in there, a lot of videos, do live trainings every couple of months on there. And we got some cool freebies on there. So just make sure to click the link below, join our free Facebook group for health and fitness coaches that want to level up and get more online clients to create more income, impact, influence, independence. Back to the video. This niche is not going anywhere, right? Everybody, if you think about it, probably puts on about an average of 1 pound or 2 pounds like per year, okay? Especially around the holidays, right? And especially when seasons come where they want to get in shape to go on vacation, or they want to, get ready for summer, stuff like that, a big event, they're always going to be looking for fat loss, okay? So do not sit there and overlook fat loss. You could become the person that helps people out with fat loss, but you got to dig deeper in that when it comes to your niche and avatar. But fat loss is a really good one still, okay? The next one is going to be general health and lifestyle. So again, you're always going to have those people that are just regular moms, regular dads, regular kind of just like 9 to 5 people that are working, right? That are just looking to just get healthy, right? And live a better lifestyle, have more energy, have more confidence, move better, right? Feel a little bit better about themselves and their skin. You're always going to have those people. And to be quite honest, this is actually the niche that you probably want to go into, because they will pay a high premium to get out of that pain, okay? Yeah. Again, this is just the niche. You got to dig deep into the avatar part though with this, okay? So the third one is, again, you're always going to have physique competitors. And then we could say body recomp. So with physique competitors, you're always going to have people that, we can call them athletes. We can call them people that, do bikini contests, figure contest, whatever it is, right? Kind of contest. When they go up there and they put their body full of tanning oil and stuff like that and flex. in a thong, which we did in 2013. We'll never do it again. But there's always going to be people, right, that want to do physique competitions. And then body recomp. That's people that want to really kind of simultaneously lose body fat and build muscle and kind of take it up a little bit of a percentage, right? So if it's a general health and lifestyle type of avatar, well, body recomp's a little bit of a step up because they want to push it a little bit more, right, with their physique, okay? Now, the fourth one in this popular niches in 2022 is corrective pain.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Yeah. You want to talk on this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, corrective pain, right? I mean, corrective exercise. I mean, just think about this. It's a very sedentary lifestyle, especially after COVID and the pandemic, right? Well, that forced more of us to, even I'm guilty of this, right? Sit around a little bit more, just be more comfortable in our homes to where we don't need to go walk around as much. We don't need to go drive places because everything is at like a convenience of like a button on a phone to be delivered to. And, you know, we can even sit there and make the argument that we can work out at home too, if we really want to, because we were exposed to that. We were almost forced to figure it out with the pandemic. So corrective pain, that's a huge one because there's so many people that live the sedentary lifestyle that just don't understand like how much more of a mess that's going to turn into going forward as they get older. So you guys, if you guys want to just have this niche and have the correct skill sets and methods to get them out of this pain, that's a huge niche to maximize, you know, online. So absolutely, pain, mobility, all that stuff.
And the last one is I'd call stressed out, busy people.
Yep.
So these are people that have like high stress levels. Maybe they have like high, you know, stress jobs, right? Maybe it's just a mom. Maybe it's just like a father, right? You could probably call this in the category of like a dad bod or a mom looking to kind of get her shape back after maybe having kids or something like that, right? It could be a CEO, it could be a high achiever, it could be an executive, it can be maybe a nurse. Like there's just people that are very stressed out, travel a lot, stuff like that, very busy people. I think this is a very, very big one right here just because, you know, you're always going to have these people where like their biggest pain is time and they're going to need somebody to solve that problem for them, right? And be able to have a training nutrition program for them on the go. So that's 5, you know, popular niches that we're seeing, you know, in 2022, right? So again, pick 2 of these and that's going to lead to right here. Before I get into this again, though, comment the word
even
blueprint.
too, real quick, like comment below too. Like if you guys know of any other niches as well too. I mean, we're happy to learn more and stuff too, because I'm sure there is more.
Yeah, that's really good. And then comment the word blueprint below if you guys want this whole entire worksheet, so you guys can work on this after. Okay. Now this last part right here, this is a really cool exercise. I don't have time to really kind of do everything on here, but all you're going to want to do is pick 2 different niches from this whole area right here, just 2 of them, because these are the ones that you're going to date around for, we'll say 60 to 90 days. You're not going to put a ring on it just yet. But basically, all you're kind of answering here is, who is this person exactly, right? What's the exact pain and the problem that they have, the specific pain and problem? Can you actually help them with like your competency and your coaching skills? Will you be happy working with them, right? Because that's a big one. You might not be happy working with a physique competitor, right? So are you going to be happy? The next thing, is this person going to pay a high premium? In our accelerator program, we teach $1,000 to $3,000 transformation programs. So is this person going to sit there and pay $1,000 to $3,000, or are they going to be looking for a coach that maybe it's a $50 to $100 a month, which you don't want to get into that ball game. So definitely try this whole PFC, which is your perfect future client finder. It'll really help you out, okay? Now, the last thing is, again, comment the word blueprint if you guys want this blueprint. The next thing is, if you guys know Eric and I, we're super transparent, right? We don't hold back. So this is what's happening, right, is next week, we're going into January, a very brand new month. Every single month, we take on 5 new health and fitness professionals that are serious and want to get to the next level and make 5K months in the next 90 days, okay? So we're looking for 5 health and fitness coaches that want to do that. Now, here's the thing. This is not a scarcity tactic or urgency tactic. We have a lot of calls lined up next week because it's the first of the year and everybody wants to start, right, building their business. And again, we only take on 5 people per month. So like I said, if you're seriously interested in this, I don't want people that are just not interested, that are scared to invest in themselves and their business and want to take it to that next level, right? We don't want that. So if you're serious and you really want to need like help on your niche, your avatar, your grand slam offer, building your business for the long run, scalable model, right? Then all you have to do is see the link below in the comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, you could see the link in the description box. If you're watching somewhere else, all you have to do is click the link below. And that's going to take you to a mini questionnaire, and it's going to take you to a call scheduler. So you can book at your convenience next week. Again, we have a lot of calls lined up, but there's a couple slots open right there. So take advantage of it if you're 100% serious and you want to work with us and you want to get to the next level, okay?
Yep. And then
Anything else?
one thing to close, guys, and I'm just saying this as a closing message, just as a coach and as a person going into 2022. Every month in our accelerator program, we have a word of the month. One of the words of the month for January is challenge. So I challenge you guys. I truly challenge you guys. You guys are in this community. I appreciate you guys, but I challenge you guys to go above and beyond in 2022, right? Be a giver, not a taker. Serve more, get 1% better in all aspects of life. And more importantly, raise the bar on your guys' standards. As coaches and as people, raise those standards of the people around you. Raise the standards on your guys' clientele. Expect more of them. Okay. Know your value, know your worth. Raise that bar. And the only way that's going to start is by your guys' rituals as well, too. So start having those uncomfortable rituals implementing your guys' day-to-day routine. And I promise you guys will see more success, more belief, and just be able to create more impact in 2022.
Absolutely. I tell Eric to drop the mic, but there's no mic to drop on there, So yeah, guys, other than that though, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you found value in this. And then other than that though, get after in 2022. And if you're serious about working with us and getting to 5K months in the next 90 days, then see the link below and we'd be glad to help out and just see if you're a good fit for the program, if we could help you out. Okay?
Yeah. Have a great New Year's Eve, guys. Talk to you soon.